So students, in today's lecture, we will study the personality of Lady Abdullah Harun. So let's start the Lady Abdullah Harun. The birthplace of eminent woman leader was Iran. She was born in 1886 and settled in Karachi with her parents. In 1940, she married Sir Abdullah Harun. She was the founder of women organization in Sindh known as Anjuman-e-Khawateen. So you can say she is the founder of Anjuman-e-Khawateen. The key purpose of this organization was to perk up the deteriorating इकोनॉमिक एंड सोशल कंडीशन ऑफ वुमेन ऑफ सिंध, यानी बेसिक पर्पस जो अंजुमन ख़वातीन का क्या था कि सिंध में रहने वाली ख़वातीन को जो है वो डेवलप किया जाए, उनको जो है वो अवेयरनेस दी जाए। ठीक है। पर्क का मतलब होता है खुश करना, डेट्रियोट्रिंग का मतलब है बिगड़े हुए हालात, जैसे बहुत ज़्यादा वर्स्ट कंडीशन जो थी। ठीक है। She was a big supporter of female education and set a school at her home to educate women of her area. That is the contribution of Lady Abdullah Harun, that she want to stable the economic and social condition of women of the Sindh, as well as she was a supporter of female education and she set a school at her home to educate the women of her area. That is the contribution of Lady Abdullah Harun. The political career of Lady Abdullah Harun began in 1919 when she became a zealous follower of Khilafat movement in Sindh. In 1938, Muslim League was elected president of the Sindh Provisional Women's Subcommittee. She worked day and night to bring Muslim women under the banner of All India Muslim League. I have told you in a previous class that All India Muslim League was a representative party of the Muslims in the subcontinent, and you can say that the All India Muslim League provides a platform for the Muslims, ठीक है, जिस पे वो अपने राइट्स, अपने आइडेंटिटी जो थे वो हासिल कर सकते थे। दैट वाज द प्लेटफॉर्म ऑफ द मुस्लिम्स एट दैट टाइम। The next personality is Lady Ghulam Hussain Hamayatullah. Students, she became known when she pulled off the Union Jack from the Civil Secretariat Lahore. ये बहुत फेमस पर्सनैलिटी हैं। अगर आपने 14 अगस्त के जो है वो प्रोग्राम्स देखे हों, या जो है वो जो ड्रामास वगैरह लगते थे 14 अगस्त के, या आज़ादी के, इंडिपेंडेंस के जो ड्रामास लगते थे, उसमें इनका रोल जो है वो बहुत अच्छे तरीके से बताया जाता था। शी बिकेम नॉन व्हेन शी पुल्ड ऑफ द यूनियन जैक फ्रॉम द सिविल सेक्रेटरिएट लाहौर। सिविल सेक्रेटरिएट लाहौर से इन्होंने यूनियन जैक का जो फ्लैग था वो उतारा था, और उसके बाद उन्होंने इसको रिप्लेस किया था विद द फ्लैग ऑफ द मुस्लिम लीग। सिविल सेक्रेटरिएट जो थी वो एक ऑफिशियल बिल्डिंग थी ब्रिटिश राज में। ठीक है। और वहाँ जो है वो ब्रिटिश या यूनाइटेड किंगडम का फ्लैग लगा हुआ था। जब आपने उनका फ्लैग उतार दिया, इससे क्या शो होता था, मुसलमानों की एक तो स्ट्रेंथ को शो किया, दूसरा ये कि मुसलमानों ने अब अचीव करना शुरू कर दिया है, वो अचीवमेंट के फेस में एंटर हो चुके हैं, और इसके बाद जो है वो किसी भी सूरत पीछे नहीं हटेंगे। आप कह सकते हो डैट इज़ अ थ्रेट फॉर द यूनाइटेड किंगडम। ये क्या थी, ये डिटर्मिनेशन शो की थी कि एक वुमेन ने जो है वो सिविल सेक्रेटरिएट की बिल्डिंग के ऊपर चढ़कर उनका फ्लैग उतार दिया। ठीक है, यानी उन्हीं की बिल्डिंग के ऊपर चढ़ के उनका फ्लैग उतार दिया है। ये एक डिटर्मिनेशन थी, ये एक थ्रेड था यूनाइटेड किंगडम के लिए। ओके, शी इज आल्सो नोन एज सुगरा बेगम। सुगरा बेगम was born in 1907 in feudal family. feudal जो है वो होता है जागीरदार of शेखुपुरा, Shikarpur. The name of this brave and confident woman will always be remembered in the history of Pakistan movement during the curricular year of 1947. Curricular year means very important year of the 1947. She took active participation in the political possession towards the Sindh Secretariat building and hoisted the Muslim League flag on the top of the building. I have told you in a starting of this topic. She was an educated Muslim woman and had extensive knowledge of Urdu, English, Sindhi, and religion. You can say that she has a lot of knowledge regarding different languages, and that languages are Urdu, English, Sindhi. And she is also a religious woman. The political and social career of Sukra Begum started after she got married with a prominent leader of Sindh, Sir Ghulam Hussain Himayatullah. In 1938, she joined All India Muslim League as a political worker and became a member of Women's Central Subcommittee. This is all about the lady Ghulam Hussain Himayatullah. The thing you have to remember about her that she pulled off the flag of Union Jack from the Civil Secretariat and replaced it with the flag of Muslim League. This is a major thing about her. Okay? This is a biggest contribution in a history from her side. Now the fifth personality is Begum Jahan Ara Shanwaz. So student, she was an active member of All India Muslim League Women's Conference and remained president of its provisional branch for 7 years. How many years? 7 years. She was vice president of the Central Committee of the All India Muslim Women's Conference. She also offered her valuable services to many hospitals, maternity and child welfare centers. Maternity is motherhood. Okay. She was also associated. Associated means she is linked with the education and of ranges committees of the Anjuman Hamayat-e-Islam, Lahore. She was the first woman to be elected as vice president of the Provisional Executive and was a member of the All India Journal Committee of the Red Cross Society. Red Cross Society was a welfare society of the Muslims. She was a woman delegate to the Round Table Conference. In 1935, she founded the Punjab Provisional Women's Muslim League. In 1937, she was elected as a member of the Punjab Legislative Assembly. Legislative means जहां आपका जो है वो rules and regulations की बात होती है, and was appointed parliamentary secretary for education, medical relief, and public health. In the last paragraph, students, it was the year 1946 when she rejoined the Muslim League and was elected as a member of the Punjab Assembly. The same year, she was sent along with Muhammad Asfahani on a goodwill mission to the United States of America. Their mission was to explain the Muslim League point of view. And what was the Muslim League point of view? Independent state. You can say that the two nation theory, that Muslims and Hindus are two different nations in a subcontinent. If we talk about their religion, if we talk about their culture, they are both are different nations in each perspective. That was the mission, and that was the Muslim League point of view, that Muslims and Hindus both are different nations in a subcontinent and they cannot live together. Because whenever we talk about their culture, their tradition, their language, both are different. Okay. Now the next is Begum Wakarun Nissa Noon. This is the last personality of your topic chapter. No, this is the second last. Students of, in fact, she was not a Muslim in before her marriage. Her name was Victoria, and then after the marriage, she replaced her name. from Victoria to Wakarun Nisa, and she converted in Islam when she got married. She was the first lady of Pakistan from 1957 to 1958, and she became the wife of the seventh Prime Minister of Pakistan, Feroz Khan. Okay. So let's start about the Begum Waqarun Nisa Noon. Being a wife of a member of Australia cabinet, she had keen eye awareness of Indian politics. Keen eye का मतलब क्या है, यानी बहुत ज़्यादा critical analysis था उनका, ठीक है. During the independence struggle, she played an active and pivotal role, you can say an important role in spreading the message of Quaid-e-Azam to the Muslim communities of Punjab region. What was the message of Quaid-e-Azam? That what is the importance of independent state of for the Muslims. She organized election campaigns and became a member of the Punjab Provisional Women's Subcommittee. She organized a group of girl students and enthusiastic women volunteers and tour the other districts of the province for promotion of the cause of the Muslim League. अब आपने याद रखना है that what was the cause of the Muslim League. The cause of the Muslim League was very clear, that is independent state. During the civil disobedience movement in Punjab, Begum Noon was one of the leading women leaders responsible for successfully organizing the procession and demonstrations. Demonstrations का मतलब होता है मुजाहिरे, एंड सिविल डिसोबीडियंस क्या है कि लोगों ने गवर्नमेंट की बात जो है, ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट की बात मानने से इनकार कर दिया था, ठीक है. उनको जो है वो दबाव डाला गया था कि वो इंडिपेंडेंट स्टेट के लिए कोई ना कोई स्टेप लें मुसलमानों के लिए, ठीक है. द लास्ट टॉपिक ऑफ दिस चैप्टर इज बेगम तसद्दुक हुसैन. Salma Mahmooda was born, the real name was Salma Mahmooda, you can say the old name. ठीक है. She was born in 1908 in a literary and scholarly family. She was a graduate from the University of Punjab. She was a writer, poet, translator, and a devoted freedom fighter. She was an active member of the Punjab Provisional Women's Subcommittee, and in 1940 she was elected as one of its secretaries. In 1941 she was nominated. Nominated means announced or selected to the Council of the All India Muslim League. In April 1943 she devoted her services to the Central Subcommittee of the All India Muslim League. During the election of 1946 she successfully contested to the Muslim League ticket for the Punjab Provisional Assembly seat from the Inner Lahore constituency, winning by an overwhelming majority. यानी उनको जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा मेजॉरिटी के साथ उन्होंने इलेक्शंस विन किए थे. कॉन्टेस्ट का मतलब होता है मुकाबला. She worked very hard during the Bihar riots, helped the Bihar refugees in their camps. अब क्या था, जो हिंदूज थे उन्होंने मुसलमानों के ऊपर अटैक शुरू कर दिए थे ताकि वो अपनी इंडिपेंडेंट स्टेट के जो उनका मिशन है या जो उनका विजन है वो उससे पीछे हट जाएं, ठीक है. तो उन्होंने मुसलमानों के घर जलाना शुरू कर दिए थे. मुसलमानों को जो है वो जहाँ नज़र आता था उन्हें मारा जाता था, ठीक है, उन्हें जिंदा जला दिया जाता था. This is all about before independence. And staying for nearly 2 months in the affected areas, she brought refugees from Bihar and provided accommodation. Accommodation का मतलब क्या है, residence या रहने की जगह उन्हें provide की थी. To many of them at her residence, उन्होंने अपने रिहाइश गाह पे जो है अपने घर की जगह पर उन लोगों को जो रिफ्यूजीज थे उनको पनाह दी थी. During the civil disobedience movement, she went to NWFP Suba Sarhad, or you can say Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, with her colleagues and gave valuable guidance to the local population. During the partition riots, as a refuge relief secretary in the Provisional Muslim League office, she fulfilled the responsibilities of the boarding and loading of refugees in the Walton and the other camps. यानी उन्होंने लोगों को जो है वो किस तरह से सेफ्टी प्रोवाइड की, उन्हें अकोमोडेशन अपनी रेजिडेंस पे प्रोवाइड की। इसके अलावा खैबर पख्तूनख्वा के लोगों में जो है वो लोकल पॉपुलेशन या लोकल जो वहाँ की कम्युनिटी थी, वहाँ के रहने वाले थे, उनको गाइडेंस प्रोवाइड की कि आपने जो है वो किस तरह से सरवाइव करना है। ठीक है, और जब पार्टीशन हुई तो उन्होंने लोगों को आप कह लें कि इस तरह से ट्रांसपोर्टेशन प्रोवाइड की कि वो अपना कैंप जो है वो चेंज कर सकें। ओके स्टूडेंट्स, this is all about your chapter number 4, which is contribution of women in independence. We have studied about Miss Fatma Jinnah, राना लियाकत अली खान, लेडी अब्दुल्ला हारून, लेडी गुलाम हुसैन हमायतुल्लाह, बेगम जहां आरा शाहनवाज, बेगम वकारुन्निसा and Begum Tasadduq Husnain. We have studied about the contribution of these women in this chapter, that how they support the Muslim League and the Muslims for the for a one cause, and what was the cause, independent state for the Muslims, so that they can live with a proper identity. Okay students, so this chapter is finished.